Well, hello, Stephen, talk show 2. Hey, Luna. Hey, little Deb. Hey, Sarah. We're going to start out with a song. This is for all of my fellow peeps out there. Lord Jesus, take the wheel. This is a song I find very fitting for the day. Let's hear a little bit of Phil Collins here. Hey, cutie pie. Hey, wee. Hey, it's boy. No more. No more. Hey, I have my ruler out today. My room is messy, but I have my ruler out today. Okay. This is basically what I want to talk about. I mean, just weird shit, okay? So, y'all know that I had Sarah up and I asked Nicolina if she would change the R word to mentally challenged. Now, okay, I was just asking. I didn't really care. It ain't up to me. I don't care. You're a grown ass woman. If you want to say the R word, girl, you say it. Do I like it? No. I am going to stand by my stance. I do not like children being called the R word. I also don't like children being brought in to grown ass adult fights. I don't like it. I don't. I've never liked it. I never will like it. I usually call people out when they do it. I really do. So, and also, please, anybody who knows me, don't call me in the morning and wake me up and fucking throw something at me. I'm totally confused about it. Somebody, I don't fucking know. I don't know. That's what happens when you wake me up in the morning. I hadn't had time to have my coffee, and it's like, she said I was going to kidnap her kids. I was like, girl, what was you going to do with those kids? What did she think you were going to do with those kids? You called them the R word. Did she think that you were going to go kidnap kids that you were calling the R word? Why would you kidnap kids who are R'd? I don't know. Common sense, right? Common sense. Please let me have my coffee. If you call me, just say, hey, girl, are you awake? I'd love to talk to you about something. That's all you got to do. Or text me. Text me. I'll get back with you. I will. But damn, I got sides. I don't even remember half the fucking conversation. All I remember was saying, I don't like the R word. Okay, I don't need to be called and woke up for anybody to tell me that they can say whatever they want to say. We're all grown adults. For real. Damn. Damn. And I didn't even go live yesterday. I didn't. I wasn't going to go live yesterday. Didn't have no intention on it. I still feel the same way today that I felt with the phone call yesterday morning. I don't like the R word. Lord have mercy, Jesus. What do we got to do around here? What? It was, you know what? That my live was about Sarah. Should I have said, Nicolina, I don't like you saying the R word. Can you change it to whatever? Girl, look, whatever history you have is the history you have, okay? I'm not going to say I don't believe you. That's not fair. I don't know Tina. I don't know Holistic Tina. Now, I can't say, hey, Poppy, what I have seen from her, I don't know. I kind of, all right, you do your thing over there, lady, and I'll stay over here in my lane. For real. For real, for real. I mean, Lord Jesus, take the wheel on that. For sure. I have said, let me tell you guys something. I've sat here for over 4 years. Over 4 years. Watching these people on YouTube I don't know whether I should call it terrorizing each other or not. I mean, I have seen law enforcement called so many freaking times. I've seen CPS called so many freaking times. I've seen jails called, prisons called. What else? Where else? Oh, animal shelters. Even freaking animal shelters. Jesus, take the wheel. Lord have mercy. What the fuck? But no, little old remain calm. I just stay over here in my lane. Don't say a lot about anything. But if I do feel something in my heart, I'm going to say it. I have basically not been nice to other people who've said the R word. Okay? I haven't. I get it. You want to say the R word? Say it, say it, say it, say it. What do you want me to do? For real. I don't know. I don't know. I don't want to mess you. I'm not messing with fucking Tina. You think I want her doing the shit to me and being weird? Sorry, Tina. You're fucking weird. You are fucking weird, lady, okay? You are. I'm just saying. I don't dislike you. I don't know you. But you are kind of fucking weird. I mean, for fuck's sake. There's too many damn weirdos. But I'm a weirdo too. I'm a weirdo too. I am. I really am. But everybody's grown adults. They are adults. Thank you, Miss Poppy. Well, that's what I was going to say too. Nobody pays my bills. I pay my own bills. I do. I don't even make enough to pay my freaking StreamYard and my cable bill. I pay my own bills. You better believe it. I am low budget over here. And I love my low budget people. I'm just saying. Oh, that's so nice, Luna. Yes, there's the weirdo. You know it, girl. The weirdo is here. There's flies. There's flies. Debbie probably will be incognito for a few days. She's got a lot going on, so we're praying for Debbie and the people that she's really close with, and I'll get into that a little bit later. I'm not going to put anything out there right now. And before I get off, we're definitely going to be saying prayers for some people, for sure. You know how it is, flies? I'm like, Jesus, what? What is it? Look, this is for real. That's my ruler. I look like shit today. You're getting the ruler. I'd rather somebody call me and go, I'll fucking say it if I want to say it. I'd be like, go ahead. What you want me to do? All I did was made a comment. A lot of people didn't like that you said it, Nicolina. A lot of people didn't like it. You said it. I don't understand why I got the morning phone call. Why me? Why? I see where you're coming from. Nobody likes to be accused of shit, especially stupid fucking shit that does nothing but cause you chaos. Makes you want to just go through your monitor and grab somebody. I get it. I get it. But no, no, I don't care. Not being disrespectful, because I try not to be disrespectful. But I mean, I don't care. I don't care. I think that shit happened how many years ago? How many years ago? But I get it. It still pisses you off. Every chance that people look, this is the way it is on YouTube. Okay. If somebody does something to somebody from 5 fucking years ago, and the people that they pissed off sees that they're on a panel, They're going to try to knock on that door. Hello? Hello? Hey, yeah, let me up for a minute. Okay. And then all of a sudden you hear, motherfucker. No, I don't know what they say. Tina will make you laugh. I don't know Tina. I'm not saying nothing bad about Tina. I'm not. She is a little weird though. You got to admit it. Okay, we have different levels of weird over here, for sure. But no, you know, I I don't fucking know. I don't know. But that is weird to think that people on social media who live in a totally different state um, are going to go kidnap somebody's children. Now, I mean, don't get me wrong. I don't know the situation. I caught a little bit of it because my mind was still in like a fog. I had to even think. I was like, did I really get a phone call? It took me a couple minutes. I was like, did I get a phone call? Did I hear that? What the fuck did I hear? For real. For real. I even called Flies. I was like, did I get a phone call? I'm like, damn, girl. Well, people are going to do what they want to do for sure. But no, I'm not going to get in. I'm not going to get into that because, um, you know, not that I'm not saying that Nicolina's wrong in how she feels. I'm not going to say that. I'm not her. I didn't have the shit done to me. I don't want the shit done to me. I really don't. That's why I always try to hang out and, you know, it's just because that shit gets to be a lot. Yeah, Flies was like, I don't know. Was it for me? I'm like, I don't know, girl. It was from somebody. Jesus, take the wheel. So, yes, please just, you know, kind of take it back. Take it back a little bit. I didn't know if I was dreaming or not. They do have to be weird in this world nowadays. There's some weird ass people in this world. Weird ass people. Hey, I did watch the movie Seven yesterday. Brad Pitt and who's the other guy? Samuel L. Jackson. What's in the box? What's in the box? I was like, Jesus. These people talking about boxes. I'd rather hear Brad Pitt say, what's in the box? It's a good movie. Yeah, I just kind of chilled out yesterday, decided I was going to hang out and I actually had a lot of stuff to do. So, for real. For real, for real. But no, I do hate people saying horrible things about each other. I hate people making shit up about other people that's not true. But I will always stand by the fact that I do not like the R word being used when it comes to children. And hang on, you guys, just a minute. So, no, I don't like it. And I'm not going to change my stance on that. I'm really not. Um, I so it, I'm just not. I mean, I remember somebody called Matthew's son the R word, and it really fucking pissed me off. You don't do that shit just because you're mad at the adults. And some adults on social media, they don't make the right decisions when it comes to their children, and they put their children in a situation where um, you know, they're with grown adults. They're with grown adults. Well, they do. I know. I love that movie. I do. I love that movie. But no, I don't want to get in a pissing match with anybody. I really don't. I don't. Now, if Tina would like to and Nicolina would like to, I will invite them over here and they can have at each other. For real. I'll just sit back and keep my mouth shut. Because the mediator always gets the ass end of the deal. Don't ever forget that. Words of wisdom from Renee Calm. Been there, done that. The mediator always gets the ass end of the deal. But I guess who the fuck? I don't know. I don't know. I haven't pulled it up to see it yet. I mean, I remember Tina and her daughter. Her daughter wounded herself, and she saved her life. I don't know. Tina similarly saves lives. Okay, that's what she said. Didn't she say she gave Ernie CPR and saved his life? I don't know. All I remember hearing is she was doing a sound bath for him. She had the she had that shit going. And she was like, he slept really good. That's the first time he slept forever. That's what she said. I was like, damn, girl, I need a little bit of that sound. Too many. Yes, yes, absolutely. Yeah. Nip to nip resuscitation. Let me tell you guys something. My life kind of changed since I had Ernie on my panel. Okay. Now, I Ernie comes on my panel. I like messing with Ernie. I think we can laugh about shit. Some people were like, "Why the fuck she got Ernie on her panel?" And it's like, calm down. I'm not taking Ernie from anybody. Okay, I don't need him that bad. I don't need Ernie for clicks, views. Okay, I really don't. She straddled him and bare chest was touching. Yeah, she was doing chest compressions with her powers. Oh man, don't let her put any bad mojo on me. Tina, I need no bad mojo, okay? I'll have to get my bitch be gone spray out with the holy water in it. We're all nutters in some ways. That's right. I agree, Sarah. They are our channels. They are. And look, this is what I'm gonna say. I seen people coming to Sarah, oh, Nicolina was taking advantage of you or whatever. And I don't want to speak for Sarah, but I think she kind of feels the same way I did when I had people that I would let up on panel and stuff. Um, when people are up on my panel and they say something inappropriate or do something inappropriate, and for a long time, I even felt if somebody in my chat said something, that's on me. That is on me. I take the hit for it, and I have taken the hit for it. And I mean, for real. For real. So I don't want anybody, saying, oh, Sarah's siding with so and so because of this. I don't think Sarah's siding with anybody. Sarah's doing her thing. She's doing a fabulous job of it. And she needs to just keep moving because you can get stuck. You can get stuck. Creators can get stuck. Okay? Because some of them like to get stuck. Okay? Some of them like that sticky feeling and shit. I'm just saying. But what happens is, and I've seen it happen so much, and I don't even like to say the Summerwells community, but a lot of those people, some of them started doing drama, They were really good at it. Still are good at it. They went that direction. You know, some people try to still do true crime. It's really fucking hard though. True crime is it's a mind fuck. Okay, it is a mind fuck. When you said and you talk about missing kids, horrible things that are happening to children, um, you know, it's a mind fuck. You don't want to think about these things, but it's also important to say, hey, look, this fucking shit's going on in this motherfucking world, and it's fucked up. Sorry, I said fuck so many times, but yes, I know some people don't like Ernie. Ernie's Ernie. Ernie knows. I tell Ernie exactly what I think of him, for sure. But Ernie can be really funny. I like Ernie when he's funny. I like when we can just kick back and chill out and laugh about shit. That's what I like to do. Because shit gets heavy. It gets fucking heavy. And it's like, you know, I personally, shit that happened more than 24 hours ago is like not in my brain. Okay. Now, maybe I'm getting early onset Alzheimer's or something. But listening to some things, it's like it stays in my brain. And then when somebody mentions it to me, I'm like, hey, I remember that. That's the way I am. Saw the hair spoke of all the YouTube free. The hair spoke. Who's the hair spoke? What, flies? Did you just wake up from a nap, lady? Steven's talk show, too. I said hi to you earlier, Steven. You must have left and come back. Steven has a new name for his channel. Steven Talk Show 2. I need to do what you do. You change the name of your channel all the time. Dude, you got more subs than I do. I need to do that. The Bigfoot hair? The Bigfoot hair. You know what comes to my mind when you say the Bigfoot hair? Lisa. I'm just playing, Lisa. Don't come for me, okay? I know Lisa's like, Renee Cobb yelled at me. Girl, I ain't taking the ruler to you yet. You're doing all right. Sorry, Lisa. You're easy to pick at. I don't even, I'm going to stop there. Harry and the Hendersons. Sasquatch in a jar. What'd you do? Put out a new one, Sarah, that I missed? Like I said, I wasn't even on social media yesterday. Hell no. Took me about 4 hours to figure. Oh, I was putting Sarah's name into the search bar and I started to put in Sasquatch. That's not going to find Sarah. That is hilarious. Hilarious. Oh my gosh. That is funny. What a day. Funny, funny, funny. I just want to have a good time over here. For sure. Sarah, if you ever want to finish that video, girl, you go right ahead. I'm waiting for my shark costume. I'm buying a big. That's hilarious. That is hilarious. Let's see. I thought, okay. All right, I got it pulled up. Funny. Funny, funny, funny. I forget what I was going to ask you. I was going to ask you something, but I can't remember. I can't remember. Okay, hold on. I done messed everything up. What, on a military base? What was he doing on a military base? What was the man doing on a military base? Why did he have a weapon on a military base? Military base. Where was he? An hour ago from the New York Post, at least 5 soldiers injured in active shooter incident at Georgia's Fort Stewart military base. That's where I was. That is where I was, y'all. Fort Stewart. Fort Stewart. And there were different roads you could take. There's different roads that you can take that you used to be able to get back into the base without. Well, we know Mail shows everything, and JLR too. Are you guys surprised that JLR and Mail wasn't the first ones on the case? I'm just asking. Okay. Damn. 5 soldiers were wounded at Fort Stewart after the Georgia's Army base commander reported an active shooter and placed the sprawling compound on lockdown Wednesday. The soldiers were treated at the scene, transported to Wynn Army Community Hospital, according to an update from Fort Stewart just before 1 p.m. The same post said the shooter had been apprehended. There is no active threat to the community. Was this a pissed off soldier situation? I'm just asking because I don't know. All right. The lockdown began at 11:04 a.m. in areas of the base, including Wright and Evans Army Airfield and the Fort Stewart schools, with officials advising those on site remain indoors, close and lock all windows and doors. 3 on-base schools, including Kessler Elementary, Murray Elementary, and Diamond Elementary, have been on lockdown in light of the incident. Per DOD alert, the commander of Fort Stewart has issued a lockdown. Diamond, Kessler, and Murray schools are locked down at this time. I just said that. No immediate threat to the schools. They will send a message when it is clear. Lord. I want to know. I want to know. Let's see what the FBI Atlanta Savannah office says. Oh, wait, it's on X. I'm not an Xer. I don't know what happened with the X because I thought that I had signed up for X. FBI Atlanta Savannah's office is aware of the incident, coordinating with Army Criminal Investigation Division for any assistance that might be needed. Any further questions should be directed to Army Public Affairs. I am assuming that this is a disgruntled soldier, only because the Army Criminal Investigation Division is the one that's going to have to ask for assistance. I would, well, not necessarily, because if you're a civilian and you're on an Army base and you do fuck shit, they're going to basically, you can be detained, but a lot of times, if you're from a little town around the Army base, they just call law enforcement and say, come and get these fucking scallywags off of my base. That does happen. Sometimes. Just depending. It is very sad. This is what I want to say. And I've really not gotten in a lot to being in the military. And when I talk about it, it brings back It brings back so much. It really does. And, memories and stuff just start really flooding in. But now it's been years since I actually was on active duty, okay? It has been a lot of years. If there's been some changes, I'm not really privy to them. I've never really kept up. Once I got out, I was out. Didn't want to look back for real. Um, give me just, oh, thank you, Poppy. Give me just 1 second, guys. Thank y'all. Oh, is that the link, Poppy? Hold on, I'm gonna grab it. Hold on. Oh my God. I have a question, and it's kind of weird. What? I don't even, I hate to even ask. I seen a video about a picture, something about a fucking picture. I was like, why is everybody making a biggie deal out of a freaking picture? Hold on, I gotta find myself. I'm not in the algorithm. There you are, remain calm, you poor girl. Nobody likes you, everybody hates you. Okay, hold on. Hold on. Hold on, Poppy. Okay, I got it. Here we go. Breaking news, breaking news. Thank you, Poppy. This is from Fox 5 Atlanta. Hold on. Hold on, I'm going to do something else real quick. Let me monetize this. I haven't, I need to monetize it. I have to. I am not at my $100 quota for the second month in a row. It's like, get your shit together, lady. Remain calm, you bitch. You're a bitch. I know it. I know it. Hey, Freeside. Okay. All right. Here we go. Let's see what's going on. Being active duty military, um, people fucking get attitudes. Okay. People get, not every soldier's a happy fucking soldier. I can tell you that right now. All right. Let's see what's going on at Fort Stewart, Georgia. Thank you, Poppy. Okay.
Some brand new information coming into the Fox 5 newsroom now on that breaking news out of Southeast Georgia. Fort Stewart officials just confirming that 5 soldiers have been shot as a result of this active shooter incident. The Facebook post saying those shootings took place in the 2nd Armored Brigade combat team area. The wounded soldiers have been moved to Wynn Army Community Hospital. Authorities confirming they apprehended the suspect at 11:35 this morning. Fort Stewart is southwest of Savannah, is the largest Army post east of the Mississippi River. President Trump receiving a briefing on the situation right now. The latest, though, on this, 5 soldiers shot at Fort Stewart. That suspected shooter is in custody. We'll keep updating this story as we get new information.
Okay. This is going to be my guess, and I could, hey, quit cussing at my friend. That's so funny, Bobby. This is what's sad. You are a lot of times in high stress environments. You are dealing with you know, when you are in a platoon, these people are like your family. They become your family. Um, Sometimes family doesn't get along with other family members. It's very sad, but I, just because of where it happened, I truly believe it was done by a fellow soldier. He wounded 4 people, 4 soldiers, and could have caused um, more more chaos than what he caused. And it's very sad. It's very sad. But I'll be glad to hear a little bit more on it because, you know, girl, you don't even know, Poppy. You don't even know. I mean, I was in a platoon with all men except for 3 females. No, well, there might have been 4. There might have been 4 females, and that's it. That is it. And believe me, some of them were just pure dicks. No, don't respect women, I can tell you that. And it is sad, but I guess we'll see. We'll see exactly what happened. Hopefully, all the soldiers are going to be okay. Um, so we're definitely praying for them. We are praying for them. You know, there's been a lot of. They caught the guy that unalived the 4 family members and put the baby in the yard. You guys remember that story? They finally caught the dude. They did. And then we had the school teacher that unalived 2 people in a freaking public park. And luckily, the 2 little girls ran and got help. What is the world coming to? Do I need to do an exorcism? Do I? Let me know if I need to do an exorcism. I will do it. No, I don't. I can't. I really can't because I don't want to mess up. Let me tell you, I've seen more evil through this computer monitor than ever. No, that's not true. I've seen some pretty evil shit, but through this computer monitor, it's really fucking weird ass evil. I'm just saying. You're on your way home. Okay, darling. Thank you. So, I mean, that is very true. We have AI going on now. I love the song Mr. Nobody put out about Ernie. They are all around in my own head. You know what? I am glad your name is in my own head. Because you know what? There's a lot of people. I live in people's heads. I'm like, why the fuck am I living in your head? I'm not paying you no rent. Kick me the fuck out. You know? I don't want to live in nobody's fucking head. Are you kidding me? Maybe I should sing him a song. I am not paying rent, so kick me the fuck on out. I'll put my shit in my truck. Not a problem. For real, what is wrong with people? Letting people live free in their fucking head. And I damn sure ain't paying people to live in their fucking head. I'm just saying. And let me tell you, my head is not for rent. My head is not for rent. Do you understand? No. It's a single it's a single person household. That's it. It's a single person household, damn it. Nobody ain't living in there. For real. Crazy. Crazy Jesus Christ. But yes, it would be really exciting if people could just punch each other through the monitor without them fucking up their own monitor and having to pay for it. Lord, that would be wild. My 9 personality said there's no more room in mine. Well, I got you beat. I got about 12. I got Mary, who's pretty chill, just kind of hangs out, listens to a bunch of shit. I've got Sally. Now Sally gets emotional. She don't like when people fuck with her a little bit, okay? Then we got Esther. Esther's like, hey, let me make you some dinner. That's Esther. Esther's gone. Esther has left the building. And then there's Remain Calm, who says, I'm going to do whatever the fuck I want. I'm going to believe in whatever the fuck I want. I'm a grown ass adult and I know how to turn it the fuck off. I mean, geez, nobody has to sit and listen to fucking anybody. You're all grown adults. Turn that shit up. I bet you are, Annie Sherry. You spread that love and light, lady. You go ahead. For real. Love and light. Love. Let me light my candle. Like I'm at a concert. I do love lighting my candles. They smell so good. Love and light. Love and light. Auntie Sherry spreading love and light. All mine are too busy laughing at you right now. So funny. I mean, seriously. Seriously, man. You know, I'm kind of just here hanging out. I've never went anywhere and said, hey, I want you to like me. I want you to like me. I want you to like everything that I say. I do. I don't say that. But it's cool if people like me, want to come and hang out. You know, you never know what you're going to get over here. We talk about all kinds of stuff. For sure. For sure, for sure. Okay. No. Oh my. Okay, on May 1st, 2025, Daniel Callahan underwent a mental. I think I already told you guys this. Yeah, I think I already did. Okay, wait a minute. All right. Well, the Paxil man, John Wick. Now, I'm not really into action movies, but I will watch John Wick. I mean, who wouldn't watch, what's his name? Keanu Reeves. Winner, winner, chicken dinner. I'm just saying. I am just saying the truth. I am. Okay. Oh, painting. It's called Painting Gate. I don't know what they're talking about a painting. Now, I'm subscribed to Behind Green Eyes. I don't know Behind Green Eyes. I've liked some of their stuff. I'm like, hey, oh my God, there's Ernie. Lord have mercy, Jesus, take the wheel. There's Ernie. What is up, Ernie Shell? I'm gonna groom you, Ernie. Ernie, you are just the best investigator in the world. I just think that you are just so good looking. What else? I can't think of anything else, Ernie. Sorry, Ernie. Sorry. I'm trying to think of good stuff. It just ain't coming to me today. You little I am. You're the bald Keanu Reeves. That's funny, John Wick. That is funny. Funny, funny money. Ernie, did you go on your mission? Did you go on your life-threatening mission? I want to know. Oh, you did. You and Ernie made up. Oh my God, I am so happy. How sweet. He already told you. He said, flies. If we had met on, let me try to sound like Ernie. If we had met under different, that doesn't sound like Ernie. If we had met under different circumstances, I think we could have got along. That's what he said. So finally, you guys met under different circumstances. I am so happy for you guys. Now, I'm not saying he won't be mad at you in a couple weeks, okay? I'm not saying that. You may piss him off again, Flies. You just never know. You never know. Oh, 2 suspects. Okay, so right now they've got 2 suspects in that case. Let me pull this up. Let me pull this up. So they have 2 suspects arrested. And quadruple murder. Wow. Ernie. Smart, funny, sexy, and entertaining. Oh, Ernie, you're so smart. You're the funniest guy I know. Your sex appeal just drives all the little tiggers crazy. You're so entertaining. I just can't help myself. Ernie's pushing it, might throw hands in there. That is so funny. That is so funny. Okay, so this is from 6 hours ago. This is ABC News. You guys know I love to go to the news on these cases. And I'm just wondering why the dude did it. Why did they do it? Probably something fucking stupid. Suspect in Tennessee quadruple killing spotted on home security camera. Oh, no. No, this isn't it. Here's one of them. Here is one of them. Okay, let me go ahead and pull that back up where I had the 2 suspects charged. Let me get it through the commercial real quick, and then I'll share it with you guys. Okay, this is from ABC 24 Memphis. Hold on, I gotta put my earpod in. I won't be able to hear it. Turned new leaf over. Turned a new leaf over. Ernie, it's turned over a new leaf. But I get what you're saying, okay? All right, here we go.
Suspects facing charges as Drummond's accused accomplices appeared in district court in Lake County today. ABC 24's camera was the only one to capture the hearing. ABC 24's Desmond Nugent continues our team coverage with more on what happened in court.
Lake County District Attorney Danny Goodman tells me Darius Sanders and Brandon Powell are the 2 new suspects named with helping Austin Drummond. He tells me this just goes to show that Drummond is well connected.
During the course of the investigation, it was determined that Mr. Tanaka Brown
4 to 21 years. That's how much prison time Tanaka Brown is facing if convicted. He's the man charged with tampering with evidence and accessory after the fact for his involvement with Austin Drummond. Drummond is facing 4 counts of first-degree murder and a kidnapping charge for last week's deadly murders of 4 people found along Carrington Road in Tiptonville, including abandoning a baby.
And I just think that it shows he has a lot of connections, lots of friends who are willing to do what they have to help him.
Brown wasn't the only suspect and Jackson, Tennessee native in court on Monday. Darius Sanders is also being charged with accessory after the fact. She could be serving 1 to 6 years in prison. Goodman says authorities named her as a suspect early Monday morning.
I think was placed in custody probably somewhere around 5 a.m. And the only information I give at this time is that she's gave some assistance afterwards.
Brandon Powell is the other new suspect Goodman mentioned after Monday's hearing for Sanders and Brown. Powell is being charged with possession of Schedule 6 drugs and criminal conspiracy. Both Sanders and Brown have a $250,000 bond.
It's for the safety of the community.
Giovante Thomas is looking at similar charges as Brown and Sanders, accessory after the fact. He will be transferred from the Madison County Jail on an unrelated charge to the Lake County Jail, where he will be in court August 7th.
So wait, I'm confused. Was there 3 or 4 of them? I don't think he left the baby in the yard thinking that somebody was going to see the baby. It was very hot that day. I do not think his intention was for somebody to find that baby. And you're right. It was a miracle. It was a miracle. So I'm kind of confused. Let me put it like this and see if I can hold this up a little bit better. Arrest made in quadruple homicide. Update. They believe the victims were targeted. All right, this is from yesterday. So this is from the 6th. Today's the 6th. This is from the 5th. He was on the run for a week. A manhunt for the suspect in the Tennessee killing of 4 people and the kidnapping of a baby into Tuesday. Austin Robert Drummond was taken into custody in Jackson by Tennessee Bureau of Investigation after a week. Drummond was captured after multiple community residents spotted him and called 911. Hell yeah, they did. They're like, we do not want you in your freaking neighborhood. I don't know 120 acres. Here he is. Here he is. The victims in this case is 38-year-old Courtney Rose, Rose's children, 20-year-old Adriana Williams and 15-year-old Brandon Williams, and Adriana's boyfriend, James Michael Wilson. So did it have to do with substances? He knew the victims through his girlfriend, who was the daughter of Rose and sister of Adriana and Brandon Williams. Wait, I'm confused. I'm confused with this. Authorities say he knew the victims through his girlfriend, who was the daughter of Rose and sister of Adriana. And so there's another daughter that was his girlfriend. They still don't know why he did it. Maybe they're keeping things close to the vest. Okay. Wow. Okay, he's facing 4 counts of first-degree rum, aggravated kidnapping, 4 counts of felon in possession of a firearm, 1 count of possession of a firearm during the commission of a dangerous felony, according to the TBI. During the search for Drummond, police arrested 4 people accused of being accessories after the fact. So they were accessories after the fact. Wow. Huh. That's wild. Oh, let me check. Thank you for asking, Thank you for asking. Has Travis Decker been found? Excuse me. Oh, wait. Wait a minute. Okay, a week ago. Okay, we're going to do 4 days ago. There was a possible sighting. Okay, let me see. Hold on. Travis Decker, who unalived his 3 daughters. He had PTSD from the military. Has not been found. King County Sheriff's Office received a report Friday evening regarding a possible Travis Decker sighting. There's been a couple where they've thought that they've seen him, for sure. Wow. Possible Travis Decker sighting. If he's out there, he's living in the elements. They found a reduced footprint. No, thank you, ma'am. Appreciate you, Como, for the article, though. Okay, the information was inconclusive. Travis Decker was a 32-year-old father who unalived his 5-year-old daughter, Olivia, 8-year-old daughter, Evelyn, and 9-year-old Peyton Decker. They were discovered at a campground after, and I'm just going to ad-lib it about what happened. Travis Decker had went to pick up his daughters for a visitation. They were supposed to have showed up at some kind of event. They didn't show up. The mother contacted law enforcement very quickly. He was said to have severe PTSD, a lot of things going on. He had served, I think, in Afghanistan. And he unalived all 3 of his daughters. He is a very, very avid outdoors man. And what do you mean, May? Spoke on what? Oh, yeah, we already talked about it, May. On the military base. On the military base. Okay. Now, we've already had the Stephen Stearns. That was a big disappointment to me because I really, really, really wanted that man to receive the DP. That's just my opinion. I think that what he ended up receiving wasn't enough. I don't believe it was 8 soldiers. I don't, 120 acres. I just pulled up the recent and they said 4 soldiers. And yes, they had arrested him. So it could be 5. I don't know. I don't know. Yeah, Brian Koberger too. For sure. Well, I mean, I don't know. I don't know, y'all. It's kind of crazy. Crazy, crazy world we living in. Stephen, Stephen, you're funny. Ernie needs to head northwest. He could catch Decker and Brown. He got Drummond just by saying he was on the case. There you go, Ernie. Thelma's therapist. I think they already arrested everybody, though, Thelma. Thelma's therapist, they already arrested everybody. I mean, Ernie was just late on the case. He was late. For real. We were all keeping him busy on YouTube. It's our fault, Ernie, that you didn't make it there in time. Because we were all keeping you so busy. You know, I know you got to go around and make your public appearances and, you know, let people know what's going on. And I know that. So I'll apologize. I'll apologize for keeping you busy. And you missed out on that reward. For real. Sorry. Sorry. La 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 la. Oh, Brad Pitt's mom died. Rest in peace, Brad Pitt's mom. Dang, there's another influencer that passed away. What is going on with all these freaking influencers? Ooh. Wow. Here's a little updated little crime. Remain calm on the case. RC on the case. I'm going to go to New York. I'm going to find this man. I'm going. No, I ain't going. I ain't got the fucking money to go. I don't have the balls like Ernie Shaw has to go to New York and be homeless. I don't have that in me. I don't. I got to have oxygen. A day late and a cash up dollar short. Yeah, that's about it. Ernie, 5 more breakfasts. Thelma's therapist is saying have 5 more breakfasts and then you can go to Montana. Okay. Now, a male model arrested for burglary after husband is found unalive with multiple E. Now, to let you know what E means, that means that we're talking about Anthony Hopkins. No, what's his name? The weird guy. Who's the fuck's the weird guy? The shower scene. You know, where he was in love with his mama. Mama, you know, she's sitting in the corner all freaking just, you know, looking kind of thin. And he's like, Mama. And she's like, hey, you little bastard. You know who I'm talking about. So, means the shower scene. Okay. In a New York City apartment. Oh my God, he was a fitness trainer. Jacob Zeben Hood, 34, was discovered slumped over a toilet in the early hours of the morning on Friday, August 1st, according to reports. Dude, you left your husband laying over a toilet? Fucking disrespectful. He was found unalive in New York. Ernie, I don't know. They may have caught this guy. Ernie, this is up your alley. I mean, it's a model. There's a fitness trainer involved. Dude, I'm just saying. Okay. So they found Jacob Ziebenhood unalive with a home that he shared with his husband, Donald Ziebenhood. Prosecutors allege Donald, 40, Jacob, 34, on his head and leg during a confrontation. Now, oh, sorry, Ernie, they've already arrested him. He was arrested on charges of burglary, criminal contempt, and weapons possession. But wait, he was not charged with the unaliving of his husband. He is a male model. His husband was the fitness trainer. Damn. Have you guys ever really looked at some of these buildings in New York? Have you ever really looked at them? And you're wondering, who the fuck lives on the 20th floor? What if the stairs go out? I mean, it gets hot in New York. You think law enforcement wants to climb 30 freaking flights of stairs to come up and arrest your ass? I don't know. If they do, you better have the fire escape because they're not going to be fucking happy when they get up there. I'm just saying. He went right to the area but was 5 minutes late. Ernie? Are you talking about Ernie? I don't know where Ernie went. He must have not been one to get picked on today. Oh, he just pulled in. Damn, Ernie. Look. What, Ernie? You videoed yourself looking in a freaking window? Jesus, take the wheel. Ernie Shell. Ernest Shell. Brother of Shelby Shell. Now, the only reason that I said that is because here lately, anytime somebody says Ernie Shell, it's got to do with Shelby Shell. I'm just saying. You need to take back them people, Ernie. He's on the hunt for lunch and free AC. I don't blame him. Hey, when you be hunting for a free lunch if somebody give it to you? And who doesn't want to be in air conditioning? Not me. I want my air conditioning. Okay. They have not charged him with the death of his husband. Wow. They got into a fight in their Harlem apartment around 7 p.m. That was on Thursday, July 31st, when the spouse was found unalive. For sure. Jacob said his husband prevented him from leaving the apartment and threatened him with a. Jacob's father said he could hear Donald in the background of the call yelling at his son and calling him names. Donald said he fell asleep following the dispute before waking up at 4 a.m. to find his spouse unalive. He is, okay, I'll let you guys decide. Who's better looking, this model or Ernie Shell? And it's fine either way. It is fine. Take a moment to decide. I shall be right back. Flies is the only one who answered. Are you guys scared? Are you scared to say? It's okay. We're going to get out of there anyway. For real. Lord help us, Jesus. Jesus, take the wheel. Take it from my hand. 'Cause I can't do this on my own. Huh. Well, we'll be waiting on some cases. We shall be waiting on some cases. Crazy world. You know, can I ask you guys something? Do you guys really give a fuck about Prince Harry and Meghan Markle? I'm sorry, my opinion, I don't. I don't care. I don't care. Not my type of people. That's all pop stuff. Okay. Lord have mercy. People do weird fucking shit. Why's everybody gotta be a weirdo? High level weirdo. For sure. I gotta pull up my watch later list. I got some stuff on my watch later list. Why not? What the fuck is that? What the fuck is that? I don't care the least unless they're getting deported back to England. Well, I'm glad he was there, Rain Purple. Good for you, Ernie. Good for you, Ernie. I pick at Ernie over here. I'm not a, find every contradiction about Ernie. I don't have time for that. I usually just find the funny stuff. For real. Kim, it's okay. You can feel that way, darling. I never said that you didn't have to feel that way. But like I always say, it's all right. You don't have to like him. You can like him. You can not like him. You can be indifferent. It's all good over here, okay? For real. Okay. What the fuck? Oh, here's something funny. This is funny, you guys. Okay, this is from a channel, and I hope I don't get in trouble for showing it because he has 2.50 million subscribers. But it's funny, so I have to show you guys. Mr. Derek Lip. Oh. Could you change your last name? Could you call yourself Derek? I don't know. I don't like Lip. I do not like Lip. And that includes back talk. No, I'm just kidding. Ernie told the truth this morning. I clipped it. I'll show it in a minute, Flies. I will show Ernie telling the truth. I will. Because it's Ernie. Heck, I showed him telling fibs. I might as well show him telling the truth for a change. Okay, wait. This is so funny, you guys. I cracked up laughing at this. I really did. All right. I know this guy's going to get me. I'll just wipe out my whole life. I don't care. Okay. So he's at his mom's.
Derek, it's the middle of the night and I'm sleeping. What is going on?
You know what? I shouldn't even tell you. Never mind.
What? What?
Your husband's at the strip club.
And how would you know that he's at the strip club?
Don't worry about how I know, but he is there.
Yeah, he told
Listen
me
to
he was
this.
going there with some guys from work. You think I give a shit if he's looking at other women? I'm just glad he's out of the house.
What?
Well, the question is how did you know that he was there?
Mom, stop. Who cares?
Well, did he see you?
Yeah, he saw me. He bought me a dance.
How much was it?
I don't know. He bought it.
How much was it?
God damn it. Why can't you be buying your own damn dances? We don't need that kind of money.
That's what you're mad about?
Yeah.
That is typical. I love that. I love that. Funny. I've never seen believe the stories in their home. It's okay, Thelmas. It's okay if Ernie believes what he believes in. He can. I'm just saying. I'd be like that too. Why the fuck is he spending that money? No. No, you're not doing it. I don't care if he goes there. Don't spend the money. I'd be like that too. I'm like that too. All right, wait. I got to fly flies. We're going to show Ernie telling the truth. Hey, let me ask you guys a question. We all know who Jeffrey Epstein is. Does it matter if he fucking unalived himself or not? The dude's unalive. What are they going to do? What are they going to do? If they find out the dude didn't unalive himself, what are they really going to fucking do? Okay? I mean, they going to arrest somebody for unaliving Jeffrey Epstein? What if he did unalive himself? I mean, so why is our government spending millions of dollars to find out if Jeffrey Epstein unalived himself or not? Stop it. The dude is not on the earth anymore. Unless he is. Big conspiracy theory. He may be alive. He's alive and back in Israel. Oh, that's interesting. We do know that, we do know, hang on. We do know that, wasn't Ghislaine Maxwell's dad, wasn't he from Israel too? I don't know. I don't know. Hang around, Thelma's therapist. We may need you. I'm just saying. All right, this is Ernie telling the truth. Tell me the truth, Ernest Shell, Ernest Shell. Okay, here we go. Copyright disclaimer.
Wait a minute. Even an idiot like myself can see this. Look, I call myself an idiot.
Flies. That's funny. Oh, what did he tell the truth about? Being wherever he said he was? Funny. Well, I mean, I don't know. Tina was live testing 2 hours ago. Ernie Ernie shall come back from hell with a thicker helmet on than before. Oh, that's kind of weird. I shouldn't have said that. I shouldn't have said that. Okay. Oh, guess what? Oh, thank you, Poppy. I was right. I knew it was a military man. I knew it. Oh, a sergeant at that. Well, I mean, look. I seen weird shit when I was in the military. Weird shit happened. Really weird shit happened. Some of it I will just not ever forget. Will never forget. I will never forget the harassment. As the actual harassment. It wasn't a thing back then that they would do anything about it. I'm not even saying that they do shit about it today. I don't know. I know what I fucking lived through. And let me tell you something. Women go through a lot to be in the military. They really do. Do they have it harder than a man? I believe they do. But like I said, I am not military now. I'm prior military. I know what went down back in 1985 and into the 90s. So what, I don't know. I don't know. I had just been around. I had been in the military and been around that lifestyle for a number of years. Let's see if I can even remember where the fuck everywhere I was. I traveled around so much, it wasn't even fucking funny. But I did start at Fort Stewart, Georgia. Then, Alabama. I did my AIT I did my basic at Fort McClellan, Alabama. Then I went to Virginia for my AIT. Then I went to Fort Polk, Louisiana. Then I went to Germany. Then I came back, was in Kansas. And then I was like, fuck no, I'm done. I was done. Over it. Over being in the military and being married to a military man. I was done. Oh, I know what I wanted to show you guys. This was 5 days ago, though. This was from 5 days ago, you guys. This is really interesting. This is from Fox 10 News. I'll get into a little bit more about this on another live. I'm not going to be on here much longer.
Guardian Force. The Mississippi Attorney General saying some 400 law enforcement officers took part in this 2-week mission. Our Natalie Williamson has your late reporting tonight. And Natalie, you spoke with someone who was there to see what happened.
Yeah, I did, Lenise. Catherine Bizu, who is a human trafficking advocate with the Gulf Coast Center for Nonviolence, was there to provide 29 victims with the help they need. Tonight, a big sex offender and human trafficking bust across Mississippi has resulted in the arrest of 72 people, according to the Mississippi Attorney General, Lynn Fitch. During Operation Guardian Force, Law enforcement officers were able to rescue 29 human trafficking victims in this 2-week investigation, which went from July 14th to July 29th. Catherine Bizu, human trafficking advocate with the Gulf Coast Center for Nonviolence, says they were there to offer open arms to
July 14th to July 29th. That's a short amount of time to be able to access all of those victims. They must have knew what they were doing. They were ready to go do it, and they did it.
The victims.
The operation had many folds to it. There was a drug sting and there was a human trafficking sting, which we were a part of. We were invited by the Attorney General. We did 2 days with the law enforcement. And when they brought in victims, we were there to be able to give them resources. They were able to seek medical attention if they wanted it. They were offered shelter if they wanted it. But ultimately, we just wanted them to know that there was a place there for them for when they were ready.
The U.S.
Wait. So these were not children? I mean, don't get me wrong. Thank goodness there was 29 victims rescued, but don't forget there was also a substance thing. Oh, this is a research thing for me. Because if they were children, they wouldn't have just offered them their services. They would have taken them. They wouldn't have given them an option. It is very sad when, I mean, some of these girls go back only because it's all that they know. Some of these girls are in their early teens when these men get a hold of them, and they're made to do things for so many years that that's all they know. That's all they know. And, you know, it's sad. It is sad. And good for them. Good for them. For sure. That is an hour and a half. Okay. Matthew did a live 14 hours ago. I wasn't going to mention a lot because I know in his community, you know, Debbie Diamonds, there are so many people from Matthew's community, Daisy's community, Jinky's community, that were all very close with Miss Christine. Now, Christine went by, I think, like, what was it, Christine 5555, something like that. I didn't personally know Christine, but I am telling everyone to please say prayers for Christine. Please say prayers for her family and say prayers for her friends. Okay? Christine just didn't have one friend. She had many friends and many people who just really love her. And I know that my friends and her family are all going through so much. So much. It is very sad. Very sad. She's been going through a lot for a while. I'm just going to respect my friends and give them time to be together behind the scenes. Even, you know, Matthew did a live if you guys want to watch it. It's called Miss Christine, We Love You. You guys go over and check it out. I'll drop it I'll drop it in chat really quick. My heart goes out to all of them. My heart goes out to all of them. And I want to say this, and I don't want to sound like a bitch. You guys know how I can be a little rough around the edges sometimes. And I just want people to understand that it's very hard on a family that loses a loved one to such a horrible disease. And I know when I lost Todd, I had a lot of people that would say things to me like, I couldn't see him like that. Just they would say different things. And I could not give them sympathy. I couldn't. I tried to give grace, and I never got nasty with people when they would say things like that to me. But, I'm like, I can't give you sympathy right now. I had just went through one of the hardest things I had ever gone through in my life. Hardest things I ever went through in my life. And I could not give sympathy to others. And, after the fact, and, because it's been, over a year? Well, today it's 1 year and 1 month since Todd passed away. And, I do feel for people, but I couldn't do it. I could not do it. I could not sympathize with people that were, saying, like I said, saying things like, oh, I couldn't see him like that, or, da 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 da. And to me, at that moment, they kind of made it about themselves. And I did not have the brain capacity to be able to deal with that at that time. I had my children and myself and my grandchildren, and we kind of put ourselves in a little bubble, and we had to do that. We just had to do that. An emotional cop out. Yeah. But, that was just me. Not everybody's like that. It's different every time for different people. But, at least people have memories with Christine, and, you keep those close to the vest. You keep those close to the vest for sure. For sure. There's Matthew's link, you guys. Go over and check it out. Matthew and Miss Christine were really close. And, it's very heartbreaking. Very, very heartbreaking for sure. So I think I'm going to get off here. Anything else, you guys? I have 20 minutes. 20 minutes. You pick the topic. Luna, my sister had breast cancer. She had surgery. She has cancer. Yeah, that's hard on people. It is very hard to watch that happen. Very hard to watch that happen. And like I said, I didn't have the pleasure of knowing Miss Christine like some of my friends did. And I feel for them. My heart goes out to them. It really does. So I love them. I love my friends. I do. I may not get to their channels all the time, but they're in my heart for sure. So the main thing is never forget. Never forget. Just don't forget. For sure. I remember Flies had some passings in her family. I don't know if I could sing the song or not. Gosh. All right. I don't do this very often. I'm going to play a song, you guys. And it's a beautiful song. And even though I didn't know Miss Christine, we're going to play a song for her. And it's Jamie Johnson, Lead Me Home. It's a beautiful song. So I hope I'm not overstepping my bounds by playing this, you guys. But here it goes. Guys, if I ever go to the pearly gates, she said she would. Don't you guys make her do it.
Well, I have seen my last tomorrow. I am holding my last breath. Goodbye, sweet world of sorrow. My new life begins with death. I am standing on the mountain, I can hear the angels' song. I am reaching over Jordan, take my hand, Lord, lead me home. All my burdens are behind me. I have prayed my final prayer. Don't you cry over my body, 'cause that ain't even me lying there. I am standing on the mountain. I can hear the angels' song. I am reaching over Jordan. Take my hand, Lord, lead me home. I am standing on the mountain, and I can hear the angels' song. I am reaching over Jordan. Take my hand, Lord, lead me home. Take my hand, Lord, lead me home.
Beautiful song, beautiful song. And let me tell you guys something. Like I said, I didn't know Miss Christine, personally. That's a hard song for me to play. I don't even know if I played that since Todd passed away, but this is what I want to say. Everybody who knew Miss Christine, something about her drew you to her. Something about her made you say, she's my friend. And I just want you guys to think and always remember things that she said to you or things that she might have done, or remember her in that way. Remember her. Like with Todd, I can still hear him going, Mary, Mary, Mary. I can still hear him, doing that. And if I do something, sometimes I can just hear him, what he has to say about it, and that's what I want my friends who are her friends to do. If it's something special, write it down. Write it down and don't forget about it. To me, that's what she would want to give you guys. And you guys will always keep a little bit of Christine with you. She was on social media, so you guys can go back to her videos or different things like that. So you always have that also. But something made her special to you, and whatever it is, never forget it. Write it down. Think of her. Look at it. I am a firm believer that our loved ones, they don't leave us. They don't. Because they're always in our heart and always in our mind. But that's just me. That's just me, you guys. But we're thinking of you, Miss Christine, for real. And everybody else who needs prayer. And cancer is a horrible, horrible disease. And for people who out there who make fun of it or, make up shit about people's families who have lost people with this horrible disease, shame on you. And I hope I hope that you never have to go through that yourself. It's a horrendous, horrendous disease. And I can't say any more about it. I really can't. So, shoot fire, you guys. All right. I will have to go in and unmonetize that because YouTube will get me for it. But that's okay. That is okay, y'all. I don't mind. I don't mind. Ernie, when did you give a lesson in bounty hunting? Okay. We're good. We're good. They're going to get me for it, so. Yeah, we've all had people ill in our family. For sure. But like I said, as far as the YouTube streets, y'all do you. You know, I ain't here to tell anybody how they have to talk or how they have to act. You know, I don't care. I don't care. We're all grown adults. It's easy to turn somebody off. You don't have to listen to things that you don't want to listen to. For real. So, you know, whatever. For the music, Lil Dev. It's copyrighted music. That's all. I can go take it out if I want to, but I don't know if I will or not. We'll see. Not a big deal. Not a big deal to me. So, yes, prayers for Miss Christine and her family. All right, I'm getting my butt off here. You guys do you. Be you. And whatever. So, peace out. Have a great day. And I do have a case that I'm researching that I'm definitely going to be talking about. Unfortunately, it's bad like all the rest of them I talk about. So I did get a little feisty today, but I can do that. I can get feisty. And I'm getting my ass off here. So have a good one, you guys. Thanks, mods. I can't even fucking talk. I appreciate you, Poppy and Flies. Steven, I'm glad you changed your name again, buddy. Okay, peace.